Hey, how's it going? Are you ready for another how to become an MVP on the topic of live streaming? So I've been doing live streaming now every Wednesday, 4 p.m. London time, around 11 New York time, I think it is, from memory. Steve Mordue and I do a live stream, right? And so it was a new area that we wanted to explore. We didn't see too many other people kind of really owning the space out there. And so on the back of Microsoft Business Application Summit this year, we did some live streaming there. You know what? The first day I did a lot of interviews on live stream, and none of them are available publicly, none of them are online. Why? Because we had technology issues and the recordings sucked. And this is the thing, is that if you don't try starting something new, you can't get good at it. And so we decided to get going. Anyhow, so day 2, we had a good internet connection, which is why our technology was failing. We were on Wi-Fi and the Wi-Fi kept dropping out, and therefore a live stream doesn't work without really good internet connection. We learnt from those mistakes on day 2. If you take a look in the playlist down there for MBAS on the YouTube site, you will see that we recorded a whole bunch of key Microsoft people and had some great interviews with them. We're going to do more of that. So coming up in Orlando later this year, Steve Mordue and I are once again going to be in the expo area interviewing key Microsoft people of influence, and doing live streams out to air, about 10, 12-minute blocks is what we're planning. So looking forward to that. But let me come back to live streaming and live streaming and you. Why don't you start a live stream? Is that the way you could contribute to the community by doing a live stream? Think about the technology. You know, what I've found, a webcam is one of the best tools. I use what's called the Logitech Bio, works really well, allows me to shoot in 4K. That's what I use on my side. I know Steve on his side doesn't. We tried things like OBS software and various versions of that. We tried to live stream and we kept running into technology issues once we decided to stream every Wednesday. We were just fraught with them, whether it was internet dropouts, whether it was CPU on the computer hitting 100% consistently, therefore creating jitters. It was messy. I'll be straight up, it was messy. But we've settled now. We use Zoom to do our recording, because what Zoom software, Zoom.us, does, it allows you to publish directly to YouTube. So therefore, we're not handling the heavy workloads on our machines. It's actually handling that directly on YouTube. So we've come up with a solution. It doesn't allow us to do the fancy overlays that we were doing, but it's the solution that works for us now. And really, at the end of the day, it's about getting the content out to the community in a timely manner that's of value. So think about technology, good microphone, good headset, you don't want audio leakage in that if you're doing a two-headed thing. And that brings me to the format. We've come up with a format where it goes for 1 hour. You've got to decide how long you can do. You might just do a 15-minute live stream. You might do a 2-hour live stream. Work out what works for you. I don't know if you've been watching any of the Hack for Good things, but once again, they live stream. Live stream is such a good way that allows for community to engage, because people can talk to you while you're live on air, which is so cool. They can get real-time feedback, and they can become part of the conversation. But what I say here, learn by doing. If we didn't start live streaming when we did, if we haven't gone for the last 2 to 3 months now doing live streams every single Wednesday, we wouldn't have got to where we are, which is much better than where we started. So learn by doing. You don't have to be perfect on day 1, right? You can learn by doing. It's about being consistent. I keep bringing up consistency, and it's so much an important element in this program is the level of consistency. Think about planning once again. I've talked about planning. How is your show format going to work? Are you going to have other people jump in from time to time? Are you going to share excerpts from the community, bring up content here, there, and everywhere? Think about how your live stream could work. Are you going to broadcast on YouTube? Can you get a LinkedIn live stream account? I've tried. No luck. They're not accepting me for whatever reason. Apparently only the US at the moment. I'm in London, not working. But it comes back down again to consistency. Be consistent. If you're going to start a live stream and you can't commit to a consistent schedule, don't say you will commit to a consistent schedule. I see a lot of people go, I'm going to blog every week, or I'm going to blog every, or create a video every week or whatever. And then they start doing it 3 weeks later. They're like, I'm out of ideas. What do I do now? Only call in consistency once you've really got a pattern and a habit established, and that you can do it long term. There's nothing wrong with ad hoc. One of the people that I love content that does ad hoc is Jukka from Finland. When he writes a post, he doesn't necessarily write on schedule, but when he writes, It's a meaty post. It is relevant. It's great content. He has a writing style that works for him, and it is fantastic. But is he consistent? Well, just take a look at the last 10 years. He's pretty consistent. He might not publish on a regular schedule, but he is a consistent content creator. I love it. Anyhow, if live streams for you and you have questions for me or you want to give me feedback, comments below, of course. Hit me up on LinkedIn Messenger if that works better for you. I don't mind how you get in touch with me, but I'd love to hear from you. If there's some topic that you want me to cover on how to become an MVP, make sure you let me know, because no answer, no question will go unanswered. Hope that was of value to you. Anyhow, see you next Monday. Ciao for now.